Hello! So today we're going to be doing Devlog episode 2 with GrapleGuy. Just as you look at the game view, you can probably tell, well, it's changed quite a lot. So I'm just going to kind of play through. I'm just going to play the game so you can kind of see what's changed. And then I'll explain a bit of stuff that I've changed from the last devlog. So let's start. I added music, by the way. Whoop. There we go. Come on. Ah, 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 ah. There you go. So, one thing I've changed is that the game's actually like fun to play now, because like the grappling works much better. There's a gun. Wait, I can actually go over and show you that the gun can actually do something. I can't remember. I think no. Last time I did a devlog, I don't think there was a gun at all. Yeah. This is a way of telling. So the shorter one is the one that you can shoot. So let me just. There you go. Instant death. Yeah, it does 100 damage right now, so it kind of just instantly shoots it. But I can like shoot other things, and you can look down here, and this is actually telling you what I'm shooting at. So let's say I want to shoot at that. Column 4, you can see, went down in this little zone down there. And if I shoot, say that, it's hard when it's not centered. That, go wall 6, or that. That's apparently also wall 6. Wall 8, column 5. You can see. So yeah, that's basically just giving you the names. So one of the things I did just go through quite a bit was the guns. So I can show you what this is. The gun. This is it. You can see. So I've also, there's no player model anymore because I made it first person, which is another thing you'll notice. This game's so much different now. But mainly because the first person fits the game better. So, but it means I don't need to have a player model. So the gun just is kind of floating. The gun's the only model, but that's because you can actually see the gun on there. So this is the gun script, just in here. So this handles everything from the gun sound effects to the raycast. So what a raycast is basically a line that gets shot out of a gun in a game. It will get it's an invisible line, and when it hits something, it then, you can see down here, it then gives a bunch of information about what it's hit. So that's about like where it is in the world, what it's made of, anything you want, it will tell you about it. So those little bullets you will see, they're actually just put on top of the raycast and shot out like the raycast. So how I've done it is I've used shoot and then defined what shoot is down here. And so when it shoots, it sets audio data to audio source. So audio source is your music. And then it just plays the little clip. So it's actually a 9mm handgun sound effect that I've played. And then if the raycast hits, if the physics.raycasts, FPS cam transform.position, basically that's just asking for a bunch of stuff about it. So like where is it in comparison to the camera, where it like so that's this is basically just asking for where it is, and then it asks for its name in with this, and then it logs it. So that's the little thing down there that I was showing you. I'll probably put a picture up. I'll probably put like a little picture of what I'm talking about. And then if the target equals null, so that's null is the target that we want. That's the target that I've already chosen. And then the target will take damage. So the damage they'll take up here is obviously 10. But then you can also change that in Unity as well. I've actually set it to 100 in Unity, but I think I'll put that in solid code, so it means that that's just nice to get it in code. So public camera FPS cam. So if I go out of here and show you in Unity, it will look. So it's asking for what the camera is, what the audio data is. So I put those in. This is the audio data, this audio source playing our gun sound effect, and then the camera FPS cam. The camera is just the main camera in the scene. So that's what obviously we've set it to be part of the player, because yeah. So we don't have a grappling gun anymore. We've got a grappling head. The grappling thing shoots out the head because that's normal. That's obviously how grappling guns work. And if you say otherwise, you're just wrong, because when you shoot a grappling gun, the rope comes out of your head, obviously, not out of the gun. So that's how it works. There is no bullets that come out the gun, mainly because, well, that kind of is a bullet. This is the bullet, but it moves too quick, so you can't actually see it. It is there, it does shoot out the gun, it's just it moves too quick. So I'm thinking of doing something to the gun, maybe making it move back and forward or something like that, to kind of give some visual feedback when you shoot the gun. I've improved wall running a bit, because before it was more just you stick to the wall, and that wasn't very good, because sticking to the wall is only natural for sticky people, and GrapleGuy is not a sticky person, so he can't stick to walls. That's just an obvious fact. But he can run across walls because he is superhuman. We've already established this. He's obviously superhuman. Now it's a lot harder to shoot. It's possible, but you need to shoot 10 times. So I could set that to 1 billion, and that's basically impossible to kill. So, yeah, but I think the enemies are probably going to have around 500 health. Your gun's going to deal 100 damage, so you'll have to shoot the enemies about 5 times, because I don't want it to be an instant kill, because that's a bit overpowered. But then, I don't want it to take too long, because as this is a speed, like a quite speedrunny kind of game, I don't want you to have to stop and shoot an enemy every single time you go past an enemy. So that's something I've considered. I'm thinking about like 5 times, because that's like, there is like a 1-2 second break on when you shoot. So look. Yeah, I would have already got an enemy. So, can I do that while wall running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could. I could do that while wall running. So that it makes the game a bit harder, but to be honest, I think it's too easy at the moment. I haven't got around to making a map. This is kind of just a test map, and it will probably become a tutorial map in the end. So I haven't made the test map. I should probably make the test map. But obviously everyone knows that test maps are supposed to be like just a bunch of grappling stuff in this. So yeah. I'm gonna make a I'm thinking making explosive barrel. I think that'd be quite cool. That when you shoot it, it explodes. I think that'd be quite fun to make, and you could use it for like doing. You can stand on top of it and shoot it, and then you will go flying up. I think that could be quite a cool addition to the game. The player doesn't actually have health yet, so that's something I'm gonna need to change. Because when we include enemies, they're gonna be able to kill you, so you need to be able to have health as well. Yeah. Also, I don't know why this Minecraft creeper picture's in here. That is a bit weird. I know. Um. Yeah, I really don't know why that's in there. It's in there. It's in there. So yeah. So I'm trying to think of some of the other effects I've added since I last had that. The gun's been given an upgrade. You can see that it went from this thing to this thing. It's still horrible. This was my Oh wait, no, I think I showed you these. These were my attempts at putting animations into the game. There you go. That's like a walking animation. You can see. There you go. But I couldn't get it to loop, so wait, is that how you loop it? Yeah, I think that's how you loop it. Wait, if I go off of it, apply. Hang on a second. That it can't be that simple to. Wait, let's see what happens when we and then if we just apply, give her animation. I give her animation. Does she? If she walks, I'm gonna be so annoyed at myself because I spent so long trying to figure out those animations. Typical. Well, looks like we are having animations in the game, which will be good if I want to include multiplayer, because we'll need them. Because at the moment you're just going to see invisible people, so that's good. That's quite good. I'm happy I finally figured out how to do it, but I'm also so annoyed that it took me so long. Wait, what's this? Level 2 model? You might ask? Why is there a level 2 model in? Okay, yeah, I added that because I thought it was funny to add level 2 when there wasn't a level 2. Yeah, that's why it's in there. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, yeah. Although, so I've actually got quite a lot of music I could have used on this, but haven't been bothered to make like a playlist for it. But I guess, like, yeah, I guess I could have like done, I could have actually done like, things like this or this. This was the bullet texture, if you're wondering. Just, yeah. This is supposed to be one of the textures for like that. This was supposed to be one of the textures for the bullet, but I ended up not actually using it. So yeah, that's what happened to that.